Welcome to the Mysterious Accent channel. Today I'm gonna talk about Marvin and Calum. They are one of the 8 couples from the UK version of 90 Day Fiance, and they are a gay couple. Calum is from Scotland and Marvin is from the Seychelles in Africa. They met on Tinder and they haven't met each other in person yet. However, Marvin wants to propose to Calum as soon as he sees him.
What is your expectation for when you leave here? What are you expecting really?
In person now.
Just to see him and be with him, but like my expectation of all is to have fun.
Ooh. Yeah.
I'm planning to propose to Calum once I see him. This is something that I've always wanted, and I have all these ideas in my head how I want it to be.
You have to go there, leave everything, be on Seychelles?
Yeah. Here, it's not legal.
Whoa.
So it's some sort of online love at first sight.
Yeah.
So yeah, believe it or not, gay marriage is actually illegal in the Seychelles. This probably means that it's very hard to be gay over there. So it's not a surprise to me that this guy wants to marry someone from abroad and get out of that place as soon as possible. And he also wants kids and a family. However, it looks like Calum is very different from Marvin. Marvin wants to get married and he wants kids. However, Calum looks like a party boy.
My name's Calum, I'm 28 years old and I'm from Perth in Scotland. I love going to the gay scene in Glasgow. Being a gay man in the UK, I love the freedom that we have over here. I don't have to hide myself, there's no shame. I can live authentically as myself and be exactly who I want to be. It's so exciting. It's been really fun.
It looks like they live 2 very different lifestyles, but Calum is actually in love with Marvin as well. Calum doesn't want any kids, but he's willing to marry him as well. And of course, Calum's friends are worried about him.
There's nothing there for him, for any gay scene or anything.
That's shocking.
Yeah.
Has he had boyfriends before then?
Yeah, he has had relationships, but his ex was from Hungary, so
it's always been somewhere else. It's never
somewhere
been.
else, yeah. And he was much more open. He could be himself, in places over there.
So if his other boyfriends have been European, you sure he's not just after you for a European passport?
No, we've been speaking for so long. It's not a case of that. I really hope it's not anyway. So Marvin has dated a European man before, and I can see why my friends are skeptical of that, but that just might be his type.
Oh yeah, it's the visa type, if you know what I mean. Well, jokes aside, I think they are moving things extremely fast.
I want to marry him. It has to happen. You don't have to plan it. You don't have to be engaged for a year. There's no time.
I think 1 year is not even enough to know a person well enough to marry them, because usually the first year of a relationship is very beautiful. It takes multiple years to actually know a person, and it's also important to live with a person for some time before marrying them, because sometimes living together really changes the relationship for worse. And when this happens, it's not uncommon to see flying plates flying through the house. And by the way, Calum's mother is also concerned about Marvin's real intentions.
Why is he moving so fast? What's his reasoning? Is he after something else, or is there another agenda? Is it to get a visa? Have you asked any questions down that line?
No, I haven't really, because I don't want him to think that I don't trust him.
I just think you're just going a wee bit fast.
But it's my life, and I can make decisions.
At the moment, it's a big romantic thing, and it's easy to get swept away in it all. But I think they really do need to meet each other before they start declaring all sorts of love and stuff.
So they are finally gonna meet at the airport, but something weird happens.
I'm watching people come out, and I can see people meeting up. For God's sake. I'm waiting and waiting and waiting. Come on, Marvin. See, that's even the cabin crew coming out now. There's only one way to go, so you can't be lost. I've been waiting for about, 20 minutes, 25 minutes? I'm come on, hurry up. Please, Lord, give me patience. What? Your fucking country has me on the bench. He's been stopped at the border patrol. I'm waiting for them to say, pack your bags, and then I have to just go pack my bags and go home. Said there's a huge meeting in the border control office. I have no idea what's going on. Is he back on a flight again?
For a moment there, I thought he was smuggling drugs or something like this, and he got caught by the border patrol.
Oh my God.
So yeah, I think he was able to throw away the drugs before getting caught, so since the border patrol was not able to find anything on him, he was released. So Calum is gonna introduce Marvin to his friend, and she's very outspoken.
So how has it been going? Like, have the two of you been getting on okay, as well as you thought? Or has it been different now you're together in person?
Okay, I started to know things I didn't know about that.
Like I don't wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
I need my sleep, and he's like very awake in the morning.
This is what I meant when I said, like, because you've not been in person, that is very different.
Well, let's talk about first world problems. If waking up at different times is the only problem they have, I don't think they have a problem at all. However, this is not the only issue. As I said at the beginning, they have very different lifestyles and mindsets. Because not only Marvin wants to get married, but he also wants kids. But this is not one of Calum's priorities in life.
I've always thought that having my own family is very important. And having someone that I love there for me every day, it's the most rewarding thing. Because, you know, like having that family bond, you know, and having kids together, like we would need family support. Also having a child, it can be, like, you know, just...
Mum's the babysitter.
So have you thought about kids then?
Yeah, we have.
But it's very important to me, so...
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. For me, it's all I ever wanted, and I'm yeah.
And it's important to you too? That's strange for me to hear, because you're not usually that interested in kids.
Yeah, she's very outspoken, and she has a point. Calum was presented to us as a party boy. Marvin, on the other hand, wants kids and family, and he doesn't look like a party boy at all.
In the past, Calum has never been interested in children at all. Because Marvin seems so adamant he does want a family and he does want kids in the future, I worry that Calum is just saying what he wants to hear and he's not actually thought about it.
Let's together compromise, have children.
Compromise? Hearing you, of all people, say marriage and kids, I'm like, alright. I worry Calum's a bit caught up in the moment and swept up in the whole romance side of everything just now. I don't want to rush anything.
I know she's trying to give good advice, but I just don't want to hear it.
I've noticed something about Calum's. He likes to roll his eyes when he gets confronted about stuff he doesn't want to hear. It's kind of funny because this is actually not the first time he does this on the show. Watch this.
I personally think they're moving too fast.
Did you see this? And there is also another situation where he did the exact same thing.
There's a lot of things going round in my head. I don't know much about Marvin. I'm not really sure what Marvin's intentions could be.
So yeah, he's very expressive with his eyes. I think it's kind of funny, but it also indicates that he doesn't really care about other people's opinions. This is kind of bad, honestly, because sometimes it's actually important to listen to different opinions, because sometimes these opposite opinions help us grow as people. It's important to filter what kind of opposite opinions are gonna help us and what opposite opinions are gonna harm us. You can't just ignore all of them. In this specific case, I think his friends and family are just thinking about his well-being, so I think he should listen to them.
I need Becky to be on side with me because I don't want her to put doubts in Marvin's mind.
In the preview of the next episode, it looks like Marvin is already gonna propose.
I do have an idea about when to actually propose.
Oh heavens, is this moving far too fast?
Where's the ring?
Hot.
My friends, they have put seeds of doubt in my head by saying, like, he might be over here for a visa, he might be over here for freedom. Is that why he first started chatting to me like that? So there is a little bit of doubt there, but I'm just trying to put that to the back of my head.
My name is Mysterious Accent, and if you want to see the end of the story, or if you like my content, consider subscribing to my channel, because I upload videos like this almost every day. Check out my playlists to see my other videos. That's it for today, see you in the next video.